My younger two kids get practice every single day with the little kids across the street, right? They get hours of social interaction, hours of practice. My older kid doesn't get that. He gets some of that. So I focus on the academics. I focus on, he probably would have been in level 2 when he was initially, diagnosed. He didn't have the language at that time. But pragmatic, receptive, expressive communication delay, severe echolalia, all these things. But the intensity of it, I went back, got educated. I went back, got a master's in special education. I went back into work and get the tools to teach him. I left the 6-figure job too to work with this kid, right? And so he's doing really well, but something I'm thinking about more and more. I push so much academically, it's important for me to stop and still push more socially. I gotta get, you mentioned the ego. I gotta get my ego out the way a little bit and start focusing more on the social development, but also on what he wants, what's important to him, because he wants to please me. And so
Hmm.
right now he's pushing, pushing, pushing. And I don't know, I'm just getting mindful that it can't be about me. It has to be about him, where he wants to go. And so that's the thing I'm trying to focus on more, stepping back a little bit, still having high expectations, but the importance of how do I continue to build a community for him, facilitate more friendships where I can, facilitate more social opportunities. And so I will say that I think the dances, I think all those things are important for that reason though, too.
Oh, I'm not saying they're not important. I'm just saying I ain't, because it's too many people in our community that aren't y'all. You understand what I'm saying? It's too many people in the community that are less informed. I think it is important for kids to have social interaction. I think it's absolutely important because it's necessary. We're all human, right? We need to have interactions. We need to have healthy interactions. I 100% agree with that. But the reason I say we don't, and we do some a back to school thing, we do that type of stuff. But I'm not going to sit up there and constantly have a whole, because first of all, to let you back into Tyrone's original question about how did you start a nonprofit? When you have parties and you throw all that money in the parties and doing the walks and the galas, you have to put money up front to do that, right?
Okay.
And for me, that's money that I could be invested in y'all, in your education, and you learning, right? The second thing that what Tyrone started off with, when you go to a funder and they say, what do you do? Well, we have parties. They're going to be like, you can't measure that. Where's the
Mm,
data?